I remember at the beginning of my like journey after my experience in Santa Fe and wanting to like just, Jesus, where do I go? Where can I get reattached to the body or grafted in, sewn in, attached to you? Where do I go to love you and to be with you in your kingdom and serve your kingdom and love my neighbor and serve my neighbor? Like, where do I go? And so at that time I was also battling so many battles I won't get into, but specifically just like after what happens globally that one year, like 6 years ago, I had severe agoraphobia on top of my germophobia and hypochondria, OCD, anxiety, like all of these things. And I went full lockdown hermit mode. And so it was hard for me to get back out there. And also had a lot of church hurt from Protestantism and Baptists specifically. I'm sorry. I'm not attacking anyone. This is my lived experience. And worse than the Baptists though, I don't know, on equal par was the non-denominational. But okay, so I'm leaving Judaism, which completely had me convinced that there was no way Jesus was Messiah. But my family's still in that, so I'm like a closet thing. So I'm trying to serve Jesus and get into his body and to have the right and proper relationship with him. Like, I wanted to get it right this time, not have like a relationship with the idea of what I thought he was, like this whole misrepresentation, which always led to just problems. Anyway, so I just passed the church that I went to, and I only went to it because I think it was really like it was exposure therapy. It was also me testing my faith and Jesus testing me, but really letting me test myself and test him. It was a beautiful thing. So I just saw it, and I remember what sparked my thing was like, okay, I'm gonna go. They had a revival, a sign for a revival. And I had listened to a couple podcasters that were talking about like there's this like spirit of revival. More and more people are coming to Jesus, and then there's like cool stuff happening. So I thought, okay, well maybe this is what it is. And I'm like, oh, it's a Baptist church. Okay, fine. I'm gonna trust you, Jesus. Maybe there's something here I need to heal. Whatever. And I remember it was the sign that said revival. And of course, it was a complete disappointment. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about Jesus. I learned so much from that. Don't get me wrong. It was an awesome experience for so many reasons, but it just wasn't right. It was like a trail marker to let me know I need to just keep following this trail, but I'm on the right trail. So it wasn't the destination, but it's definitely a crucial part of the journey. And a signpost and a trail marker and like a place to get some clarity of mind and a safe place to get your thoughts, your soul, your spirit, your woundedness together. Okay. And but I just have noticed since that has happened, when did I go? It was 2025. Yeah, last year. And so they have had, I think this is like the third, it's for sure the third, it might be the fourth revival that they've had. And I sadly understand now, like it really wasn't. It's literally just, how do I say this and not sound like a jerk? Like that, literally autistic problems. Like I try to have like concise language to like really get the point across, because keep in mind I read dictionaries, you guys. But no, man, I was just end up sounding like a jerk, and I don't mean to. I'm just trying to be like, ooh, like a robot maybe, so like a book. So I'm trying to say this in a way that can't be construed as me being a jerk, but maybe sometimes somebody's got to be the jerk, and I'll be a jerk for Jesus if I have to. I'm not scared of that anymore. So I think that is another thing why I'm able to just like, a lot of opportunities in healing is happening, because I'm just literally, I am whatever you say I am. Like, and if as long as I know that it's for Jesus and my heart's pure. But anyways, I've learned that it's just a marketing ploy, a marketing toil, a marketing tactic employ to revive some income into the dying, empty building, which is big sad. And it's like, when are you going to understand that it's not like a test or a trial of faith? It's part of the, if you are with me, you're going to prosper and I'm going to grow you, because you're part of you're attached to the healthy body, so you're going to flourish. And when you're off on your own, doing your own thing and your own cult of personality and your own narcissists need attention. Like, I'm not saying this to be a jerk. It's how they operate. Okay, the same way I need quiet solitude, narcissistic people need the attention and adulation of other people. And that's why people have such a wound from church, because unfortunately, in a lot of cases, when you are attending a non-Catholic church, you are attending the church of a narcissist that has like, oh, and I found my place to be, because, and then, y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to be a jerk, because I know for a fact that the Catholic Church has had its share of scandal and wrongdoings, but not the church, the people that attach themselves to the church under false premises. Nothing that the church has condoned or put out has ever said that these things were okay. This was narcissistic people twisting it for their own ends. And this happens more in the Protestant and non-denominational realm than y'all will admit or realize. And I'm not scared. Like, these are my experiences. I'm not trying to be mean. This is my observations. And it's just funny because they're having another revival, and it's just like quarterly cash flow. I get it. And then also an opportunity for the traveling people to get up there and show off their awesome oratory skills and see how you can really manipulate the crowd to get them, throwing them checks and cash into the offering baskets. While as things continue, like, it's the same old, because you're cut off. You're not attached. And if you are attached to the true body or the true vine, and sadly it's like in the form of like one of them spotted lanternflies or something like that. They're really pretty, but they bring death. All right, peace, you guys. I'm gonna go exercise with all this dang keto energy. Yeah, but unfortunately, I have to pee even more than I already did, which is already a problem. Like, I have a really ridiculous and inappropriate nickname I guess my brother gave me regarding my bladder. How inappropriate and annoying, but whatever. All right, peace be with y'all. And listen, trust Jesus. I have gone and needed these necessary places, even though they're not my final destination. They are good way stations because they do love the Lord, and love is a place where the Holy Spirit can operate. So keep that in mind. All right, I hope I confused you just enough to be useful. All right, God bless y'all. Go love your neighbor.